Tell me pack my things and go. Yeah, I cannot conceive. This message is in my phone. I am trying to see where it was that I went wrong. Well, she's a monster. She's running to the core. Still I miss her. She keep me coming back for more. Love is illusion. Spells that she casts, I can't forget her. The devil from my past.
Hey guys, Chappy over here in Chappy's and Junior's podcast. Don't forget we're giving away a mug for the month. On how to get entered into that is to head over to Chappy'sandJrsPodcast.com to register a new account. You receive a free entry for that, no purchase necessary. There's a couple other ways you can get entered. The second way is to go ahead and refer a friend, have them sign up and mention you. It's another way. The third way here, guys, is go over to our shop, spend $5, and we'll give you 5 entries. It's simple. Now, the only thing here is we are running this until August 19th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. That's 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, guys, any entries received after that do not count. They are time-stamped when we receive the emails that you have registered to our account. The Saturday following the 19th, we're going to be doing a live drawing on Twitch, so stay tuned for that, and we'll let you guys know who the winner is live right in front of you. It's going to be an awesome time. Also, guys, we got a couple shout outs here. We have a sponsor for the month, Keener Precision Plastics. If you want any information on him, go ahead and drop us an email at Chappy'sandJrsPodcast@gmail.com. And also the music that's been playing in the background, awesome artist. That's Sean Michael K. You can catch him out on all social medias. So give him a listen, check him out, add him, push his stuff out there. Anyway, guys, this has been Chappy from Chappy and Junior's podcast. Stay blessed, y'all. Hey, what's going on? This is Chappy.
And this is Junior. How we doing?
Good. How you been doing today, Junior?
I'm alright. Been having a little bit of difficulty, and you should know for sure with these video editors.
I'm telling you, I am tired of looking at these video editors. You have no idea.
Oh my
We
Lord.
downloaded today, what, 3? 4?
We went through 5, I think, today. We're on number 5.
Yeah, I think we're on number 5. We're trying to find something that is simple. You don't have to pay for. They don't put their watermark over the entire video.
Which, that was just crazy.
That was crazy. Like, one of the ones we used, I'm not going to throw their name out there because it was a very good...
Yeah, it was a good editor.
Good editor, but I'm just tired of... It's just a simple video editor that we're looking for.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. But, so... We got a couple things. You said you had something.
Yeah, I got something I want to bring up. Nice little topic.
Nice little topic. If you want to go in it, we'll go ahead and, like I said, we're just going to shoot from the hip on this one. We're not going to try to go very long. First thing I want to do is apologize for missing yesterday.
Yes.
We had a little internet problem with the, we had a little rain come through, and for like a week now,
It's been up and down.
Our internet's been up and down. We actually had a problem on Friday, when we went live, we lost internet like halfway through, and if you were listening to it live, it showed it, but the upload...
Yeah, it sounded good with the upload.
With the upload, because the upload actually recorded it, and it's uploaded as a recording, but listening to it live here, and we did the dual thing with TikTok, it went down, and it was crazy on Friday. So we had the same problem happen on Saturday, so... Today is, what do they call, a makeup show for yesterday, just so you guys can hear our beautiful voices and, just, kind of say we're sorry.
Yeah.
So, first we're going to start with your topic.
All right.
So, let's hear it. What do you got on your mind today?
And I was just scrolling through, I think it was Facebook, and somewhere it said something about internet, like, harming the environment. Like, just in general.
What do you mean? Wait.
Like, the carbon that the places that have all the big technology and...
Like where they have their, like, server plants and stuff?
Yeah!
Well, that kind of goes back to what we were talking on Friday about, like, big companies thinking about their employees and the world around them before they think about
the profit.
So that what you're saying kind of goes with that.
Yeah,
too.
which is why I wanted to bring it up, because I saw that like yesterday, and I wanted to bring it up with our internet issues.
Right. So, okay, my opinion on that is, okay, are you for? Okay, I got a question for you. Are you for or against, like, these big companies putting this huge footprint on the environment?
See, personally, it's the same thing as how people are trying to go electric cars instead of regular cars because of the carbon.
Right.
Personally, I feel it's the same issue with these electronic plants and the server plants. It's the same issue as a regular factory.
Excuse me. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. But if you go back in time, like, it went from, your coal miners and all of your mining companies putting their imprint on the world. Now it's just because of technology. This is why we talk about these things. The technology has flipped it to where now it's a different type of imprint. And I can kind of see where you're coming from, because everything we do in life, just us sitting here...
It has an effect on the environment.
Yeah, just us sitting here putting our voices out on the interwebs, that's an imprint.
Yes.
And the larger scale, like who we go through, Spreaker, they have a big building with with their servers and stuff. If not for their input and their footprint on society, we wouldn't be able to put our little out there. So, am I against it? No.
I'm not entirely against it. I'm on the fence with it.
Okay. I'm not... I can't say that I'm against it, because not for that imprint and that footprint, we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing.
Exactly.
But on the flip side of that, I'm kind of where you are, because if they're not looking out for the environment, who is?
Right.
Because you and I, as two people, cannot go out to the world and change the world.
Exactly.
We can only change our community. We can help one person at a time through the podcast, because we discussed that.
Yeah.
If we can reach out to one person and change their attitude for the day, we've accomplished.
Exactly. And I feel good.
Yeah, me too. Now, can we do that to 1 million people?
No. More likely not.
Now, can a big time industry like the car companies and like your online server people,
they definitely could.
Google, Facebook, all those big time interweb people,
they definitely could.
They could definitely change the footprints of the world.
I don't think they're going to, because of the way that technology is advancing.
Right.
But I still am not the biggest fan of that thought.
Right.
What's going to happen to the world? What, say, 30 years down the line, what's it going to be like?
Well, I mean, I guess history repeats itself.
A lot of it does.
If you go back 30 years, I mean, what was happening when I was 13? Oh, Gulf War maybe? Afghanistan? I don't remember what was going on when I was 13, 14, 15. But, I mean, what could happen in 30 years from now? You know what I'm saying? I'm 43 years old. I don't know if I'm going to be around in 30 years to worry about it. Now, you will.
I will.
But I won't. Depending on your beliefs, too. It kind of looks like we're going down a road that we're all going to not be here. But that's for a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole different podcast entirely.
Yeah. So, now, off of the footprint thing, excuse me. And my voice has still been screwed up for like a week and a half now. So off of the footprint thing, do you see, how do I want to put this? Is there a way that the companies out there could help?
See, I've been for past 24, maybe 48 since the last podcast we did.
Yeah, we did one on Friday. So
Yeah, so
48
about
hours.
maybe 48. Since about then, I've been thinking, and I haven't really come up with any solution to it.
Right.
Now, a good solution, air quotes, is everyone cutting back. Which, we've been saying that for years now.
Right.
With the regular cars and the actual regular just plants.
Right.
With all the smoke and everything.
Yeah.
With them itself, we could cut back on that stuff.
Right.
And we've been saying it for, 10, 15,
Yeah,
almost 20 years?
At least.
Because
It's been
I
at
grew
least
up hearing that stuff.
Yeah, it's been at least that.
So I really don't see it happening. I don't.
No, I honestly think that the world is set in its ways.
And it's going to keep going.
It's just going to keep going. I personally don't think that I personally think that it's going to get worse before it gets better.
I can agree with that, yeah.
And that goes in anything going on right now with our economy, especially here in the United States. It has taken, in the last 3.5, 4 years, it's been steadily declining. There was a peak moment in there.
Yeah.
It's sad. Grandma,
Yeah.
her and I had this conversation one day I was at work. I have literally, in my lifetime, have seen the best president we've had and the worst. I'm not going to go into who was the best and the worst. That was a conversation between me and my mom. But she was right. I've literally seen both. And do I see it getting better anytime soon? No, not really. Not really. No, I really don't. I mean, unfortunately, I don't. But I pay my taxes, go to work, and kind of got to live with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't like it, I have the option to move out of this country. That's the nice thing about this country.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay here. It's not like a communist party where you're kind of there.
Yeah.
They don't, they kind of frown on you leaving in a communist party ran, country.
Yeah.
Here, we could actually leave if we wanted to. We can come and go as we please.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're not a felony, you can get on a plane and
Right.
get the hell out of here. There's we're kind of getting off topic, but there's a positive and negative to what's going on right now in the country. But I don't know. You got anything else you want to add to that? I mean, because that's a whole big topic.
That's a big topic, and I didn't realize just how big it actually was, like in the grand scheme of things.
Right.
But I wanted to bring it up.
Right.
Because it's a nice thing to just speak on and discuss with somebody else.
Yeah, because the thing is okay, it's like this. This goes with all forms of things going on in the United States with race, religion, all this stuff. You can't get past a problem
until you discuss
unless you sit down and talk about it. And if say you and I sit down and we start talking and we're both talking at the same time,
we're not going to hear nothing.
Yeah. Bless you.
Whew.
If we're both talking at the same time, one of us is not hearing the conversation.
Exactly.
And therefore, nothing's going to get settled, nothing's going to get resolved.
And we're not going to move forward
and we're
with
not going to move
issue.
forward. Whatever the issue may be, like I said, it could be race, it could be religion, it could be politics. If we're not sitting and having this conversation, nothing's going to get better.
Yeah.
And that's why, we started this podcast as, talking about social media, applications, apps online.
Yeah.
And we decided to go ahead and pull back the curtain, and we're going to kind of talk about everything now because we realized
it's not just
it's
social media.
not just social media where these problems lie. It's all your big news, television, it's the internet, it's social media. It's across the board that these problems are in. And that's the thing. It's not just problems. There are good things amongst all of that, too.
Exactly.
I want people to realize that there's definitely good things amongst all of those. Like you can go, it's funny, you can go on the internet and find, your soulmate.
Yeah.
you can go on the internet and find your worst enemy because you go live on TikTok and you get all these trolls coming at you, which is why we do this. We want to try to be the voice of some of those smaller people and say, hey, come talk to us. Let us know what's going on.
We're here.
And you can actually get on our show and talk about what happened to you or this or that. Because we have all of our contact stuff on our webpage, which in the next few days, the actual URL is going to be changed. We did a whole rebranding thing, and that's going to be changed within the week. We're going to figure out how to change the URL and not have to redo our entire website because we literally just redid the whole thing.
Yeah, we just got to a spot where it's nice.
It's nice, and we don't have to redo it. So hopefully we can
keep it that way.
It was a pain in the butt. Many hours at night.
Oh, my Lord.
It was literally, I'd work 9. I'd be out of the house from 4:30 in the morning, get home,
2:30, 3
o'clock. We mess around with the website and video editing and stuff until we went live on 4 days a week.
4 days a week.
And in the off days, I'd come home and we'd be working on
the website, the video edits.
It was crazy.
And plus having to make dinner in between that stuff.
Yeah, and then, making dinner and stuff there because it's literally been, I'm not complaining, but literally this podcast is in another full-time job.
Yes.
And the reason I'm not complaining is because it has actually got a few people out of their shell.
Yeah.
You included.
Yep.
And talking a bit more, and there's been a few callers that's called in that actually from the fan base have connected to and either critiqued or were on their side, or like they connected with some of our guests
callers
and our call-ins, and so it's been a really good thing. And so I think the footprint, going back to what you say, the footprint from us to the world is very small.
But to the big companies.
But, yeah, so I think in time it'll change again. And it may be
either for the better or worse.
Now, we did we're going to switch gears here. We're going to, I'm going to play another song real quick. If you guys were listening at the very beginning, I played a song called Monsters. It was from a guy that I followed, or kind of fell upon. He was on my For You page or whatever it's called on TikTok. And then I found this song I went down the rabbit hole and found this guy. His name's Sean Michael K. If you go to our webpage at Chappy'sandJrsPodcast .com, there's a page that's guests and sponsors.
Yes.
You'll find him in there. You can go to his page and listen to him. Some of his stuff.
Along with on that page, there's all of our guests that have been.
Yeah, we actually have a page on there from all of our guests. But the he's really good, and I'm gonna play another song from him right now, and then we're gonna come back. It's a short, a minute clip because I've only been able to get short clips of his music. Because something's up with his distribution.
Yeah, which
weird. He's got it handled. It's going fine out to other people. I told him, don't worry about pushing it to us yet because I have these small clips and we're good. And, so for everybody else, it's fine.
Yeah.
So just check him out. I'm going to play another small clip here, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the Twitter poll that I put out about a week ago, and it's surprisingly
it's surprising.
Surprisingly, it was a landslide.
Yeah.
So we'll be back. We'll be back, guys, in about a minute and a half.
Touch of the softest breeze and the eyes of a Carolina sea. Hair rolled down her back in the smell of a southern summer afternoon. I tell you, boy, this girl drives me crazy, and I'd to do. I'm heading back home to sweet Caroline, a girl so fine, like wine from the vine. The beauty of the guy when she tries from heaven above. Those Georgia pines, my sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. And if you see my baby, tell her I'll be home soon. 'Cause life on the road is so damn cold, and I'm tired of missing you.
All right, guys. So that
Love
was
that song.
That was "Sweet Caroline" by Shawn Michael Kay. Love that song. So, like I was saying before that little break, we took a poll out on Twitter.
Yep.
Ran for about a week, and the question was: do you think social media has had an impact on society's relationships?
Yep.
Okay,
Personally, I think there's been a big impact.
I think so too. Now, I believe that the impact that I've seen on it is like, say you and your spouse get into a tit for tat.
Right.
What's the first thing? It seems like what the first thing one of you do. You run to social media and you
And
post
everything.
your entire business out on social media.
Which I think is pretty BS.
Yeah, I personally think it's definitely BS. I feel that it's nobody else's business to know what we're going
Exactly.
through.
Maybe
And-
you message a friend, be like,
well,
hey.
yeah. What should I do? Call up one of your girlfriends or one of your buddies and call them. Don't text. Call them. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is what's going on. Personally, here's why. Because say you're a female
Yeah.
and you're having problems with your boyfriend and you put it out on social media. This is sad to say, but one of your friends, as a female, one of your guy friends sees that and goes, "Oh, I might have an opportunity here."
Ugh.
He automatically, now this is very sad to say, but
It is.
that guy is looking at your relationship because, one, he thinks you're attractive.
Yeah.
He wants to be with you.
More likely why you're friends.
Probably why you're friends. And now he sees you fighting with your significant other, and now he's going in the back of his mind.
Maybe I can get in there and
Right.
split them up for good.
Yeah, so
or-
now he's putting little things into your head. You can do better, this and that. And that starts to cause that divide.
and a bigger rift between you.
Yeah, and now that guy was the shoulder that she cried on, guess who she's going to go to even further? That guy.
Yeah.
Or and in reverse, it could be a guy talking to one of his female friends, and it's the same. Females are the same way. They think the same way in most cases.
Yep.
And so they're gonna be like, "Oh, maybe I can get with this dude," and that's what happens. Now we took this poll, and it literally was a landslide. A landslide. 100% of the voters said yes.
Damn.
100% said yes, absolutely, that social media has caused an impact on society's relationships. Now, nobody actually commented on why.
Right.
They just voted. There was no comments.
There was no reason to comment.
There was no, because it was a yes, a no, or you were undecided.
Yeah.
And it was 100%, as you can see.
Yeah, 100%
100% yes.
That is just mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. And what we're going to do is every Sunday, I'm going to put out one of these little things on Twitter. So if you guys want to find where I put these and where we kind of post things about the podcast and stuff, I actually have it under my personal Twitter because I never use my Twitter for anything.
Yeah.
For anything now. I mean, I never really did. I just had it, never really used it. It's actually under Chaplin 704.
Yeah. That's your actual one.
That's if you look up on Twitter, it's Chaplin 704, and you'll see everything we do as far as, the podcast. We have it everywhere. We have all social media going.
Facebook, Twitter.
We have a Facebook. If you go into Facebook and in the search you put podcast,
we're like the first one that comes up.
We're the top one that pops up. You can see everything we're doing. You can see when our next live is, which our next live will be tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, it'll be my episode.
It's actually, so please tune in. You will not hear my beautiful voice.
Well, I'm probably going to play that giveaway thing.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, you'll hear the giveaway clip that I played at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you'll hear my beautiful voice, but that's it.
Yeah, then you guys are mine for the day.
Yeah, so... it's a new podcast. It's a production of Chappy and Junior's podcast. It's a production of that. I gave him Mondays so he can create his voice. If you guys go back to
last Monday,
you can hear that podcast, and then I think it was the Saturday before that.
We said something about it.
We talked about it and why I gave you.
Yeah.
Why I gave you. We talked about a text message that you had sent me.
Yeah.
You guys can go back and check that. Go back and check out our old podcast. You can download them and rewatch. You can go check us out on Spotify, iHeart, Spreaker, YouTube. We're like I said, we are everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's like, I want people to understand. Yes, we talk about negative things about the internet.
Which we talk a lot about the negatives, but there are a lot of positives.
Yeah,
too.
literally, if not for the internet, we wouldn't be able to voice our opinion
and talk to you guys.
If it wasn't for you, the internet. We wouldn't, like you just said, we wouldn't be able to talk to them, and they wouldn't be able to talk to us.
We wouldn't have our website up.
We wouldn't have our website up. So there's a lot of positives, too. One of the things in closing that I want to talk about is if you guys are seriously, now this is kind of a plug for an app that is coming out. I talk about these guys very short, 3-4 minutes every week. If you're tired of being bullied, harassed and all that stuff on TikTok or social media, and you want to find a new platform, there's one getting ready to be released in the beta. Here real shortly. It's called Flock.com. It's PHLOKK.com. Go check them out, and they will open their arms, accept you in. They have a Telegram group where they talk about everything. They do lives on TikTok all the time and give away, free foundership and stuff like that. This app is going to be it's going to be changing the world.
It's going to be huge.
I talk about them because Nathan, the CEO, kind of gave me my voice back because I'd gotten depressed and my anxiety. How do I explain it to you was. I felt like a turtle.
Yeah.
I felt like a turtle that just enclosed himself into a shell.
And was on his back.
And then got thrown onto my back. I was depressed, so I just closed myself in, and then somebody came by and kicked me onto my back. And my anxiety went through the roof. Now, Nathan don't know. I really haven't voiced it to him, but he's the reason why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
And he's also the reason why I'm giving this little 3. I always do it.
Yeah,
every episode I give them 3 to 4 minutes to tell you guys to go over there. If you want something better from social media, you guys need to go check it out. Yes, there's a sign up, but it's limited for a limited time.
Yep.
And you get perks with signing up right now that you won't get if you wait till it's released to the app stores. So please go check it out. That's www.flock.com. That's PHLOKK.com. Please go over there and check it out. If anything, go just check it out.
Just go read some of the perks.
Yeah, go read some of the perks and check it out. Now, in closing, we do have a sponsor.
Yep.
For all you technical guys that might need something made for you, Keener Precision Plastics. If he's on our guests and sponsors page.
He's the top one there.
He's the top one there. Click on him. It'll go over to his Facebook group. He's working on a website right now, so head over there, check him out, and he can help get something made for you. Him and I are working on a little project, which I'm not going to get into because it's a little top secret.
Yeah.
It's top secret right now, so when it's done, you guys will all know, and we'll get a video out of it.
I really don't even know all about it.
So, he can make he does 3D printing at a astonishing detail. Like, I'm telling you guys, go over there and check him out.
I've seen a little bit of his work, and
Yeah.
it looks amazing.
Like, literally,
guys.
I have a fishing lure sitting here on our desk, and it's amazing. So, guys, go check him out. That's pretty much all I have. Like I said, this was kind of a make-up for yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be going again live tomorrow. We're going to do lives all the time. We were going to do pre-recorded stuff. We decided not to. We seem to get better response out of everybody, and we seem to do better if it's not pre-recorded. So we're going to be going live again tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and I'll be here for you guys, so tune in.
It'll be
Junior's
Monday, all by himself. We'll make sure that you guys get the links and everything.
Yep.
Even though it's for him, I'll be posting out everything on Twitter and everything for him. Trying to grow his little audience, because our audience
is nice size.
It's getting there. Our audience. So now we're going to build on your audience, because you're going to have different topics.
Yeah.
So, that's all I got, my friends.
The only thing I really have to say is just go to our website, check out the giveaway, check out the sponsors, sign up. And our schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, with YouTube videos coming out on Thursdays and Sundays. Which, sorry, I do have to apologize about the YouTube videos for the recent episodes not being out. But we've been struggling with these video editors, so we're hopefully gonna get some out tonight, and I'm gonna keep working on them. But other than that, I think that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna keep. If you go over to, if you want to become a guest on our podcast, please, there's a link in there to contact us. Send us an email. And we'll go back and forth to figure out a good time for you to get on our show.
Yep.
There's always a chat you can go into. If you come in through Spreaker.com, in the links that we provide for Spreaker, there's a chat on there that you can, it's actually called comments on the page itself.
Yeah.
If you go in there and make a comment, we'll see them right away. And if you just want to talk through that way, we can as well.
If need be.
If need be. But besides that, guys, it's been an amazing week.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. We all get back to the work week tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been beautiful. I love talking to you guys. So hopefully we can continue this and grow together, because that's what it's all about. So it's been Chappy. It's been real.
And it's been Junior, guys. See you
Peace.
tomorrow.